I ran a Rocket League dunk contest, and the rules are simple. You only get 100 boost and a minute and 30 seconds to try and hit your dunk, 3 total attempts. We've got 2 rounds. The cumulative score of your dunks as voted on by chat advance you to the final round, in which there'll be one more go of it. The winner gets $150, and the best dunk hit the whole time, $50. First attempts from Nitro TX. This time ahead of the ceiling. Getting multiple resets on the way to the net. Hey, a nice finish. So chat, now it is your turn. Rate this dunk from 6 to 10 or 1 to 5, with of course the higher numbers being better. You have 45 seconds to rate our nice multiple reset shot from TX. Looking like a lot of 7s out here. That's a high standards. That's high standards for chat. It's almost looking like this is going to finish on a 7, which is not a bad start. Don't get me wrong. This competition is a lot about getting something on the board. So a 7 for TX. These guys maybe have a good idea of what to expect now. Josh going orange team. Orange team meta. Very interesting. He will also start his from the attacking corner. Farming resets, but can't find anything. That's attempt number 1. This time going from the midfield. Oh, this is saucy. My goodness. Oh my goodness, Josh. You love to see it. Doesn't matter what side they attack on. But absolutely ridiculous resets. I wish I knew all the different names. I'll be honest, chat. You guys are joining me as just fans of the game. I'm sure there's lingo for every single different type of reset. But that was truly an insane shot. What do we have here from chat? We're looking like an 8 for Josh. Ain't no way this is getting an 8, chat. Chat, you guys are stingy. You guys are stingy. I'm going to be honest. These are pretty nice shots, but it's only going to be an 8 for Josh. It's important to keep your same ratings across the board because you can't just change it now and be nicer to people. All right, but we got Pow now. What are we going to see out of the Dominus? Stalling underneath the ball seems to be the favorite way to score. That's the first attempt from Pow. Not able to connect. Nobody wants to sweat it out and risk it on the third attempt. It does seem to be heavily focused on as many resets as possible. This time, a musty the backboard. That's a good setup. That is a good potential shot and finish. But now, this is the security shot. Pow needs to just hit something along the way. And it is just going to be multiple resets underneath the ball all the way to the net, but it's slightly off target. Chat, you guys can still rate. 3 attempts for Pal. That was his chance. What do you have here? One of those looking very strong. Still possible to advance to the next round with a good second round if you guys were to presumably not enjoy that shot because it didn't go in. Some people giving it 10s. I don't know if a 10 is a fair rating, but it does seem like the majority of chat is settling in on 6 for no connection. No connection, no rating. Now, if he could get a 10 in his second shot, he very well could still advance. But it's a 6 for Pow. All right, Faith's turn. What are we going to see from Faith? You guys might have seen Faith in the freestyle challenge at Worlds. Oh my goodness, Faith. As many resets as you could ask for. You pick a number, and Faith has it. You want me to judge solo? No, I like you guys judging. Here, can you just be the only judge? No, you guys have done a good job so far. Don't sell yourselves short. I would say to the freestylers, you can mix it up and run it with just about anything you want in terms of shots from 100 boost. We have a bunch of Pogo fans too, I know here. If somebody could finish off with a nice Pogo, or what I know the freestylers call a plan B. But a nice shot from Faith. Multiple resets. Was anyone counting? I know it finished with a musty here. 70 km/h. I know the competitive fans will probably also appreciate a really strong finish to any shot. Chat, somewhere in the 7 or 8 range. This one might come down to the wire. 15 more seconds for people to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chat is going to settle on a 7. Mactiff in the orange. Our final dunker of the first round. What does Mactiff have in store for us? Starting a dribble from the full field. A little stealing reset. Oh, does he want to take this shot? Here, I actually will let him. I will let you not take that. Not take that if you want. But if you miss twice, that first one doesn't count. Okay, it looks like Mactiff's going to decline that dunk. Forget that one from your memory. If he misses 2 here, do not judge him on his first attempt. Judge him on the missed 2. Mactiff to the ceiling. Reset underneath the ball. Double. Oh, no, no double. So this is a final attempt. Final attempt from Mactiff. Starting from the corner. Pre-flipping underneath the ball. The resets. This ball does go through. So you can judge him on this final shot. What do you guys have for this one? Seemed like he was maybe hoping to get back to this ball or pop it to the backboard. If I can make a read on the play. But I am no freestyler myself. Chat, for the most part, giving it a 6. I mean, this was a shot that made its way through. But chat is valuing it at the same level of a couple misses, and it doesn't really seem to be close. I don't think there's going to be a last-second resurgence. So everyone has gotten their warm-up dunk. All right, second dunk for Nitro TX. The only one playing today in the Octane. It's reset on the ball and back to the ceiling. I like the creativity here. More boost is needed. I don't know. I think there's a way to find some nice shots. In fact, I think Nitro TX himself said he liked the restriction of only having 100 boost and needing to try. If anything, I feel like more attempts is maybe what we need. That's what I'm, a little bit more time maybe and a couple more attempts. Ceiling reset on the ball. Nitro needs to get a shot of it. You got a one last reset. The ground pinch will put it on target. What do you guys say? What is the cumulative total for TX? Chat, somewhere around a 7 it's looking like. But it's looking like we're falling on 7 again. So a 14. A 14 for TX over the course of his 2 dunks. That is, as it stands right now, the line to beat. Remember, we are rating 6 out of 10. Josh in the first round, an 8. The only person to get an 8. What does he have in store for us now? A Musty to start the dribble. Has a reset. Decides to back off the attempts. This time starting a dribble from the corner. 2 resets into an air dribble. He's going to need a bit more boost if he wants to make it anywhere towards the net. And I understand the argument for additional boosts now. Ooh. That was his 3 attempts. Josh previously in the lead. He had 45 seconds left to work with. You guys can rate this go of it. But it looks like it'll be a 6 for Josh. Which is a tied at 14 with TX. Here's what we need. If everybody ties, we'll get a second chance. Now Pow. With a 9 or a 10. Can go past TX and Josh. Absolutely infinite resets. The double into the top right corner. This is a nice shot from Pow. And I think that it is worth rewarding if you ask me. But of course, you guys are the judges overall. For a nice, clean first attempt. Top right corner. Maybe not a ton of speed, but not necessarily what you need. Josh is saying if he had gotten that last touch, it'd be a 9. Chat, you know what? They're saying it's a 9. Chat liked it. I think I agree with chat. This is probably the best shot we've seen today. And it popped off immediately. So, I mean, there's just no way we could wait the 2 more seconds, but it is definitely going to be a 9 from chat, which means Pow takes the lead with a 15. A 15. That was after missing the first round. That's what we're talking about in terms of hitting a nice dunk could bring anybody back. Faith doesn't need quite as good of a shot. Got a 7 in the first round. Oh, I added an extra T to his name. What are we going to see from him? Strong pop off the first reset. Back to the ball. Not much else to work with. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure which net he was shooting on here. This one seems to fairly clearly be the orange net. Look at the stylish. Not just grabbing resets as stalls underneath, but the way that he moves into the resets early. You can watch it again on the replay. Flipping around the ball. This is a nice shot from Faith. I'm excited to see where we put him at. Bro, how do they do this? How do they do this is a great question. Yo, we know these guys are freestylers, so we expect a lot of them. But truly, this stuff is not something that a lot of people can match, or anyone really can. Ooh, chat, they want to give another 9. Another 9 to Faith. 8 is in there as well. If you think Faith wasn't worthy of an 8, you have 5 seconds to vote, but I think it's another 9. It's looking like Faith will get a 9 from you guys, which puts him at 16 in first. So right now, it's going to be Faith or Pal. MacDuff has an opportunity to either get a 9 or a 10. A 9 or a 10, and he is directly in. And, or I should say, no, a 9 actually puts him at a tiebreaker with Pal. We'll have a tiebreaker round for them. Just a dunk for both. The final dunker of the second round. What about his last attempt? I think you want to accept that shot. Oh, interesting. That first use of the flip just launched the ball. Oh, did he not get the final reset? Wait, that was actually an insane shot. That might have been one of the better shots today. But I think he needed one last reset. He has a minute. Is he just using up his minute? Does he want a 0-second thriller? No, he's back. I'm telling you, if someone were to finish off a shot with a nice like top corner pogo, or even a pogo at all, listen, if they've been watching my stream, they know how much I love them. It's going to be a musty the backboard. I think MacDuff is bailing out of this. He's got more attempts. He's got 30 seconds. This game has so much lag. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay, he's ready. He's ready. We will give him 15 more seconds. That last attempt really wasn't an attempt. Although I don't think these guys have really used their limit. But here's what we're already going to do for the second round. The second round, I'm telling you right now, we're just going to let the 1 minute 30 be their time limit. And they can take as many shots as they want. But we got to be fair across this first round. MacDuff, I say he has one more attempt. That second attempt he took was not a real attempt. So I'd say he's got one more. Double reset there. That's nothing. I mean, it depends what you guys think, actually, I should say. Don't get me wrong. You can rate it whatever you want. But it is up to you guys. It's looking like it'll be a Faith versus Pow final round. Pow is a minute 30. I don't know if he's waiting for the time to start. Out of courtesy, he can start whenever. Going to the ceiling to start this one. Didn't like the setup this time. Now almost dashing off the ball to pop off that first reset. I like this style. Reset right around ceiling heights. Has to get multiple to keep the ball from falling. Still hasn't had one that he's liked and wants to finish. was that 3 or 4 resets to start. Great musty pop. Oh, front flipping underneath the ball. Crossbar down. This is a good shot from Pow. Pow, I think, finished that first round slightly behind Faith. But what do you guys think about this one? It looks like chat's deciding between an 8 or a 9. Remember, you have 15-ish more seconds before we finalize it. So if you're feeling heavily one way or the other, now's the time to pop into chat and guarantee it. 5 seconds left. Pow's just going to put one on for fun. And it does look like chat settled on an 8. So here, let me take these other guys off the scoreboard. I forgot to do that last time around. All right. Here's Faith for his first dunk of the final round. $150 on the line for whoever comes out on top. Faith's going to start in the attacking corner and just try and see how many resets he can get. The shot doesn't go in, but I'm not sure Faith would have wanted it to go in. This time starting slightly off the corner. Musty to the backboard. Another reset for Faith. Another reset. He's not stopping. The finish. It had a little bit of power as well. Don't get me wrong. This was not a soft finish. It seemed to be infinite resets, and that final flip gives it a little bit of extra power. You know, it looked like it was going to drop in there for a second. But give Faith some credit. What are we going to see here? Is this our first 10 of today? Oh, I think it deserves it. I think it deserves it based on the shots we've seen so far, the way you guys have been rating. It seems like it's a 10, and it doesn't even seem particularly close. Some people said maybe 9. But yeah, there it is. A 10 and the first 10 of today for Faith. Now, that's important because you guys will be rating which of the 5 players had the best shots. Once it actually restart, or once we fully finish, you guys will decide. It could have been one from the first rounds, but I have a feeling that you guys are going to have Faith as the best, even if Pow comes out to win. But a few more shot opportunities. All right. What does Pow have in store for us? Starting at the midfield. Floating with the ball. Didn't like the finish. I don't know if chat has, or if these guys have the chat open or the stream open. But like I've said before, I think the Fear fans will absolutely pop off for a pogo finish. But these guys don't feel good about it. They don't feel good about it. This time, Musty start straight into the ceiling. A full minute to work with. No longer limited by these 3 attempts. Pow. Spinning like a turntable underneath this ball. Seems to want to try and take a shot close to the net. We've yet to see a 0-second thriller. It's a bit of a risk, but I imagine chat would be slightly more impressed by it. Can Pow get this all the way to the net? Running out of a bit of boost to work with. 20 seconds now. This final round, you do get 3 shots. Or 3 dunks, as we've been calling them. So you can maybe get away with a stinker. But with the way Faith went in his first round, I'm not sure if you'd want to. Is it going to be a 0-seconder? It is a nice shot. Don't get me wrong. But not quite at 0 seconds. Chat, you guys are the ones to decide. A little bit of action on the back wall. Some of those stalls underneath the ball for the reset. What do we have for you? Ooh, I see some 7, 8s, and 9s. Definitely need to rush your vote in if you have a big opinion one way or the other. 8s seems to take the win. It is going to be another 8 for Pow, so 16. Here we go. Faith. A 10 on his last dunk. The only 10 of the event so far. And he is starting off very clean here. Doesn't seem like he has enough to finish this one, though. Now going to start from the midfield. Using the flick in order to start the dribble this time. Delayed. Musty, multiple resets. He's going to have to do something crazy to bring this back on target as it is rolling away. Two. There's third. Oh, back flipping, or front flipping, I should say, but catching the ball on the backside of the reset. Starting this one out from midfield. Gonna just completely bail on that attempt. Faith now 10 seconds to work with. It's gonna be another 0-second thriller. Has to put something on target. Back against the wall. What does he give us? He gives us stall after stall, reset after reset, and a nice double off the crossbar. Hey, maybe we just need to make every single attempt a 0-seconder. Because this is not a bad shot at all, considering it was his very last second opportunity. But what do you guys have for it? Able to get a 10 on the last round. Chat. Thinking this falls somewhere around a 8, it looks like. Average for what these guys have been able to do in this final round. I'll ready up quickly while you guys vote, so we can get into this next one. But this is gonna end on an 8. Starting from the midfield. Dashing onto the ball for the first reset. This ball not on its way to the net, though. Hard to imagine a way it gets back. Ooh, starting this one from reverse. I like this kind of creativity. And if you ask me, it's something that the chat should reward. Can he get this on target? Not quite. Now starting from the ceiling this time. Instantly has to use that flip to stop his downward momentum. Nice pop. Not just going for stalls the whole way. It does drop in. Do you want it? I mean, it's up to him. I just want to make sure. Not that this wasn't a great shot. Okay, no, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He's backing off of it. He's got 46 seconds still. He wants a different shot. I love these wave dash onto the ball. Initial resets. Okay, this shot's looking nice. Oh, the finish. That was maybe another 10. It was definitely up there. No question he could have brought some of it back. Musty to the backboard. Wants to get one last reset. He's got 20 seconds. I'm assuming he's not going to take that one. Take or pass on that one. Yeah, I assume he's passing, but you never know. You never know. It is his final shot. He probably needs something better than that if he wants to win. Oh, that one shot, 2 attempts to go. I like the way he's got these resets. Bails out of it quickly. Another 0-second thriller. What are we going to get from Pau on 0 seconds? He is going to go to the attacking corner. This shot is his final opportunity. Starting with 3 or 4 or 5 stalls. He flips away. The ball hits the ground. You guys got to judge him on his final shots. Where do we have him? I think if you put him at a 6, I think we could basically, it's a victory lap for Faith. So I think Faith, who has our only 10, probably feels good about winning that no matter what. But you never know. Another 6. My timer mechanics need a lot of work. But luckily, this doesn't rely on my timer mechanics. What does Faith have in store for us? Will we finally, will we see something crazy because he knows he doesn't necessarily have to score? Is he going to go the whole distance? Is it a psycho? It is not on target. Faith trying to hit a psycho with 0 boost. I mean, I think you could probably hit a psycho and not have to go too crazy in terms of anything else. As long as it was probably a no-bounce psycho, I mean, I think chat would probably pop off for that. Is he going to be able to bring this back on target? Okay, I was going to be very impressed. Faith probably popping that too far away. It had to be a reset. Yeah, of course. Of course, Dizzy. Pop to the ceiling. Didn't get a reset on the double. I think that's probably what he wanted. As he sent it there. He wanted the ball to land back down. He's going to start in reverse. 20 seconds left to go. Maybe can get one more shot if this one doesn't work out. Musty to launch it to the backboard. A little bit of boost left over. Wants a final double. Can't get it. So 5 seconds on the clock. Can he be a 0-second hero? He's got to do it with 87 boost this time. Because he had to set it up so quickly. He's going to go stalling all the way to net. But he can't hit it in. So there it is, chat. You can rate Faith on this final round. Getting a 6 in this final round, which means he finishes with 24. That does win. Faith is going to get $150. So now, who had the best shot? For the final 50 additional dollars, who had the best shot? All right, yeah, I'm guessing with Faith with the 10, certainly by all means is going to win the best shot. So the $200 is going to go to Faith. But I have one more thing I want to do. Clearly, a lot of the ways they're wanting to set this up, they wanted infinite boost. We had some people in chat who said they wanted infinite boost. So we're going to do a final round, a final best shot. A final best shot between all these guys for another $50 if they're interested. Another $50, their opportunity to do infinite boost. Same thing, same minute 30. All right, one final competition for best shots. Everybody's going to get one opportunity with a minute 30 on the clock. Whatever the best thing they can get is, you guys at the end will vote. The winner for best shot gets $50. And they're finally back in their natural habitat. I think a lot of these players are used to doing their shots with infinite boost. So we will see what they have in store for us. Macduff in the first 30 seconds yet to really get a shot going. Seemed like maybe you wanted to start that one from a flick and air dribble. It will be a sidewall setup this time. 2 resets into the Musty on the side wall. Certainly 100 boost would have come into play there if he wasn't able to get back to that ball. Macduff, multiple resets, sending it high to the backboard. Will he do it again? From flipping to finish. There is Macduff's shot. Keep this shot in mind. It may end up being the best one of the entire event. I'll be honest, he might have been able to do that with 100 boosts. I don't know about you guys. Unless he wants to deny it. Do you want that to be your shot? We'll just give him we'll just let him go. Oh, okay. Okay. That was a nice start. Does he have a 0-second thriller for us? We'll just let them hit the best possible shot. And if that means... Ooh! Oh, that would have been nice. I would have liked that one. All right, Pal. Pal, one of the finalists in the competition the first time around. And one of the reasons why I think is because Pal scored immediately on his first attempt. At least once or twice, I feel like. I think the chatters are definitely going to be in favor of that. Certainly getting value out of that 100 boost as he keeps this shot in the air. Has another final reset, and it's a good shot. No flip. Did he not get the reset? We'll allow him to go for another shot if he'd like. I think we're not going to do the rules that we did last time. You can try for a better one too for 1 minute. Not the same rules as last time. Full time to get your best shot. What does Pal have under his sleeve? Ceiling resets. Can he launch it the whole field? I wonder if he just bailed out of it or slightly missed it. Pal jumping off that ceiling so strong and then having to immediately stall in order to keep his momentum from falling. He's got this one almost under crossbar height for like the majority of the dribble, but he's actually kept it in the air, sent it to the backboard. Now this finishes for sure. And that's, you know, I don't want to sway you guys, but that looks like a nice shot. Josh just says it. He just says Pal wins. It's not even his turn yet. That was insane. MacDuff says Matt, 4 out of 10. Technically, the rules say you can use your full minute. So technically, Pal has 14 more seconds, you know, to try and get something else going. Will there be a final 0-second thriller? I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it up. Yeah, that's going to hit ground. Still, a great round from Pal. A great round from Pal. A really clutch moment. He's doing it on 124 ping, dude. All right. A minute 30. What does Josh have for us? Oh, wow. He kept the shot up. That ball looked like it was falling away, but he needed a specific use of diagonal flip to keep it in the air. Ultimately bailing on that attempt. Dashing onto the ball to start this. I love that dash setup. Ooh, pinch with the ceiling. Shouldn't really say pinch, more of like a sandwich. The first 40 seconds of Josh's attempt gone now. Throwing himself a nice one. Thinking that's a bit sarcastic. And a dash into the ball to start this one. Ton of stalled resets. Front flip underneath. Ooh. Just lacking the finish. These have been some potential competition winning shots in the setups. But has to get the ball on target. Seems like his final chance coming up right here. Each one is taking about more than 10 seconds. And he's got a good shot right here. This one's on target. He's just going to go as many resets as possible. Hey, great finish for Josh. That is a very nice shot. He's actually got one more chance. He's got 2 seconds. So I guess he can't keep the ball up in the air. But still a good round. He is, of course, trying to beat Pal's round. But also faith in MacDuff. Yeah, chat, feel free to rate it out of 10 if you want. He does keep this in the air. So this is the real last opportunity. I like the way he flips back into that. The pogo or the plan B. Chat, everyone's wanted it to be plan B for so long. It finally is plan B in this context. But it's not going to be a goal. So just remember that previous shot from Josh. We have one more competitor. The final minute 30 of the competition. What does Nitro TX have for us? Just like many other competitors, jumping off the ball on that first reset. Doesn't mean you don't have that infinite timer, but they're planning on using it very quickly. Nice set up to the ceiling. Gets the first reset from the ceiling. Back down to the ground now. From the blue corner. Another one of those ceiling setups, stalling underneath the ball. 30 seconds has gone away. Haven't seen anything too promising in terms of a shot on target. But all that matters is getting one. Is he going to try and bring this back to orange net or blue? Looks like neither. The clutch up time is now. The reverse setup on this one from TX. Musty back to a couple stalls. I wonder if he just decided to bail on that shot. Seemed like he might have been able to finish it, but running out of time. Now for the corner. Sandwiching it with the ceiling. This one is bouncing wide. So seems like we might be looking at our final attempt for TX. What does he have in store? Has a reset to work with, but needs to go get another one now. No, it's going to hit the ground. So there is TX's attempt. So now, chat, in the final round with unlimited boost, who had the best shot? 1 in chat for TX, 2 for Pow, 3 for Faith, 4 for Josh, and 5 for Mactuff. Which one of these 5? I think I know who you guys are going to pick. I think I know who you guys are going to pick. It seems like you're pretty sure about it too. I think I have to agree. Shout out to Pow. That is the 45 seconds over. I don't think anybody's coming back. He got essentially every single vote. $50 for Pow. $50 for Pow. And a nice win. And that is our dunk contest today.